What are the three golden rules of real estate? They are location, location, location. And if that's true for real estate, then what are the three golden rules of creativity? Copyright, copyright, copyright. You have to copyright your work. If you don't, what's stopping someone from stealing? Nothing. Only thing that can stop someone from stealing your work is a copyright. Now, I know you may feel, well, in 1978, they created a law where as soon as you create something, it's covered. That's true. But if you had to go to court to prove that's your work, what would you take? Your word? They won't take your word. You have to have physical proof that you created that work. And the only way you can have physical proof of that work that you created is a copyright. If you don't copyright, that stuff laying out there on the wide web, on the web is anybody's. If you don't protect it, does anyone want to use it for their own gain? What's stopping them from doing that? Your copyright stops them. See, there was a guy who sat down and he thought, today, I'm going to create the greatest song ever written. So he unplugged his home phone, turned his cell phone off, turned the TV off, got it bone quiet in his house. He was going to write what he felt was his magnus opus, the greatest song he could ever write. And he sat down and the words started flowing in. I mean, they were coming in like crazy. He felt, this is it. This is it. This is the song of the century. This is the song going to blow everyone away. And as the words were flowing, as you ever created anything, you know the words, they flow. And he felt great about it. And then there was a knock at the door. And he tried to ignore the knock, but the knock was so incessant, he couldn't ignore it. The more he tried to hold on to the words, as they were fleeting, they were going away. He was like, oh my God, I gotta block out this knocking. But he couldn't. The knocking just wouldn't stop. So he stopped because the words stopped flowing. And when the words stopped flowing, it was it. It was over. So he get up and he goes through the door and he's like, he saw it was one of his buddies. He opened the door. What's up, man? Hey, man, I knew you was here. I saw your car out there, man. What, you got a woman in there? No, man. I'm working on something. Oh, come on in. No, man, I ain't no time to come in. I just want to stop by, see what you up to. Yeah, like I said, I was working on something in there. Well, I'm gonna let you go on to it, man. So you knocked like you had something important. No, I just wanted to come and shoot the breeze. All right. You sure you don't want to come in? No, man, I'm good. I'm good. And he didn't come in. He did not come. He didn't come in, and he left. And when he left, the guy went back to the table. There was a pen. There was a legal pad. He was writing it out. And guess what? The words were gone. They would not come back. He made those words to come back, but they were gone. Because if you ever created anything, you write, the writing flows, and it was flowing that moment for that knock at the door. And it was it. He never got to finish the song. You know who was deprived of greatness? We all were. We need that kind of greatness in our lives. But we were deprived of that because some clown having nothing to do but to come over and knock at the door just to shoot the breeze. He didn't even read the room that this guy must be really busy. Why he kept knocking, I will never know. But if the guy had finished that song, well, what should he have done? The song of the century, his magnus opus. Well, it's obvious. He had to copyright it. But if he didn't copyright it, just like that clown that came there wasting his time, someone could take his creation and they would use it to their own advantage. You have to copyright your work. There's no way around it. You have to copyright your work. See, right now you can get 10 works, as a collection, digitally, filed digitally for $85. You can get one work for $35. You have to copyright your work. I know a lot of people think that's a lot of money, but what if this song, what if that story, what if that poem become great, can make you millions one day? But you won't get it because you didn't copyright your work. You have to. See, you guys have heard about what happened in the other video. One of my other videos, you heard about me telling you guys about my mom, how her song was stolen by the Temptations. But they would have never been able to do that if she had a copyright. But she didn't copyright her work. And back then, in the 60s, you could get a work done for as low as 40 cents, no more than $6. Hell, even we had that kind of money. But it just wasn't on her radar. She didn't think she needed a copyright. She was too trusting. And when you trust people, like my mother did and others, sometimes they take advantage of it. But if she had copyrighted that work, her life would have been different. Her whole legacy would have been different. But she didn't. And I'm warning every one of you, you got something that you create. If you already created it, go back and copyright it. Don't let yourself be a victim. Because there are thieves out there. And they will take your work like that. You want to protect yourself? Copyright your work. That's the only way you can do it. There's no other solution other than copywriting to protect you and your work. Because you go to court, that's the first thing the judge is going to say. What's your proof, ma'am, that you created this? And you're going to like, this, my friend, no, man, we can't use somebody saw you do it. You told somebody. No, you have to have it filed with the state, with the government to say that I copyrighted this. And once he sees that, you got it. You win. But not if you don't have a copyright. Nothing you should ever create, you should never share it with anyone until you got it copyrighted. You don't copyright, you don't have anything that's yours. Because until you copyright it, it's fair game to anybody. I got several copyrights. Stories, songs, poems. Yeah, I copyright all my work. They may not ever be anything, but if they ever become something, it'll be mine, all mine. And no clown, no idiot can walk up there and say, that's mine. Not without the copyright. You have to copyright your work. That's the only way you can protect yourself. If you don't hear anything else, hear this. The 3 golden rules of creativity is copyright, copyright, copyright. There's no other way around it. You have to copyright your work. Otherwise, your work can easily become someone else's work, but not with a copyright. You have to copyright your stuff, period. And there's no way around it. I'll see you guys in the next video.